Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Self-Made. I'm Cole Joseph, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about HBAR, or the Hedera network, Hedera hash graph, and it is, in my opinion, one of the most important cryptocurrencies you could possibly get yourself into as far as investing goes that there is right now. I mean, we got Quant, we got XRP, we have HBAR being right up there with those two, along with XLM. Basically, at this moment, ISO coins. Now, ISO 222 is supposedly supposed to, they've pushed it up before, so we'll see if it actually does. I think it's going to, but you never know. It's supposed to come out in about 2 weeks from now. During the month we are currently in, during March, it is supposed to go live, which we will see what that does to the price of these coins. I don't think it's going to have a huge impact immediately, but it going live is a big deal and a big step moving forward with cryptocurrency being adopted across the entire world, okay? ISO 222 is basically essentially a banking language. It's almost like a language that banks use to speak to each other back and forth so they can move money between each other. Well, let's jump into some key points of why HBAR is such a great project. First off, HBAR has 1.2 billion transactions processed on the mainnet and currently is reaching record transactions broken. Here we are on the daily chart on TradingView for HBAR, and as you can see, the price has been trending down lately, but don't let this fool you, don't let this scare you away from possibly investing in this project. This is just a better opportunity to buy and get in at a lower price. Better time to start dollar cost averaging, the lower it goes. Do I think it's gonna go lower? Honestly, I do. I mean, if you look at the crypto market across the board, it is doing, not so great. It's red overall. If we look at the total market cap of crypto right now, we are under $1 billion again and kind of falling rapidly. But I personally think that Bitcoin is probably going to see 10,000 before we ever see, 50 to 100,000 for Bitcoin. I think it's going to see 10,000 again. Just look at it going down in price is a buy the dip event, buy the dip moment, okay? We're sitting at 6 cents right now. This is a lot better time to get in than it would have been to get in up here, say at 57 cents per coin. 6 cents a coin, a lot better price entry point. Here we are on CoinGecko for Hedera at 6 cents, like I said, with a current market cap of 1,834,000,000, with a circulating supply of 27 billion coins and 50 billion total. So it does have quite a large supply. But if we look at the governance for this coin, it has some heavy hitters. Here we are on the Hedera main website, and we are on Hedera's Global Governing Council, the governance page. And we'll scroll down and see some of the names on here. These are heavy hitters, okay? Well, some of the major ones we can point out right off the top. You see, Boeing, Google being a massive one, Chainlink Labs, with the link, IBM, that is just ridiculous, Dell Technologies, Ubisoft, LG. There's a total of 39 spots open for the governance. We currently have 28 of them filled. I'm excited to see who and what companies are going to be filling the remaining slots for the governance of HBAR, but so far it has some heavy hitters in the industry, and these are industries that don't need chilling. They don't need any publicity of their own. They are already so big as is that, really HBAR can't fail. I mean, obviously any project can fail, but this is a pretty damn good stack up. HBAR is the open source public ledger for DeFi, for sustainability, for degens, for NFTs, for CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, for identities, for builders, for creators, for enterprises. HBAR does it all. And overall, for everyone. Mainnet accounts created is, almost 2 million. Transactions in the last 24 hours is 24 million. 5 seconds to consensus finality. That's pretty damn fast. The average cost of transaction is 0.001 cent, unlike Bitcoin being a couple dollars or Ethereum being ridiculous at like $15 to $30, depending on how, backed up the network is. It could be $50. What is Hedera? Hedera is a decentralized open source proof of stake public ledger. It is governed by a collusion-resistant, decentralized council of leading enterprise, universities, and Web3 projects from around the world. Hedera's performance optimized Ethereum's virtual machine, along with its easy-to-use native tokenization and consensus service APIs, enable developers to create real-time Web3 applications and ecosystems that will drive the future of the internet. This is said to be the trust layer of the internet, the future of the internet in general. Hedera is built differently from other blockchains. It has high throughput with fast finality. It is a hash graph, unlike other blockchains. This is actually a hash graph, a superior technology in my opinion. Hash graph, that's why it's called Hedera hash graph. Predictable fees, fair transaction ordering, and consensus timestamps, and a robust code base that ensures scalability and reliability at every layer of its network infrastructure. Hedera is governed responsibly by the world's leading organizations to ensure that the network is collusion resistant. Use cases, obviously DeFi, NFT, decentralized identities, which is going to be huge for the digital identities moving forward. Payments, payment networks, that is always huge for a project. Sustainability and longevity, which means it can scale infinitely moving forward. Decentralized logs. I mean, we look at this Web3 ecosystem applications. There are tons of them already that are running on the Hedera network. This is huge for HBAR. We're honored to announce that the former acting comptroller of USOCC and Coinbase CLO, Brian Brooks US, has joined our board. That is huge. Here he will enable us in our mission to accelerate the Hedera ecosystem and establish the trust layer of the internet. For the month of February, Hedera has processed 1.2 billion transactions. This is a new all-time high for transactions on Hedera mainnet. Now let's see what we do in March when ISO goes live. Look at how much it is increasing each month. This is just the last 2 months at least. Since January, the amount of transactions has shot up. Fortune 500 say that they want to join the Hedera GC due to them being the grown-ups in the room. You know, the grown-ups in the room of the cryptocurrency industry. Hedera's leaders have the experience that enterprises and governments alike trust and feel comfortable with. Who's running your favorite blockchain? That sounds like a very solid network in general, run by the top companies in the world. These companies are definitely never going to do something that is going to hurt their reputation. So you know that they're all, and plus between all of these companies, they all have to agree on things for things to get voted in for the project for Hedera. So everything is going to be the best decisions that are possibly going to be for the network, because it's going to be the best decisions for each one of those companies collectively. Does that make sense? Plus, it looks like Hedera is going to be used for the CBDCs in Australia, so that's pretty cool. We are excited to announce that we've been named as one of the pilot projects for the Reserve Bank of Australia Central Bank Digital Currency Initiative with the Digital Finance CRC. Our project, which involves using trade flows for construction payments in an aged care facility, will be one of the first among other projects here to test the capabilities of CBDCs. By the way, this is for Hedera. Hedera will be used in testing the CBDCs for Australia. We already know it's being used in New Zealand. Massive news for Hedera. Will Hedera run Heli and Sol soon? Time will tell as she's taking over the world. Look, guys, I need to point this out. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. You know, do your own educated research when it comes to investing in any crypto project. Don't take anything I'm saying here as investing advice. Just take it as, this is just me spreading the awareness of the project. I want you guys to do your own research, do your own deep dives, learn about these projects if you are considering investing in it. But personally, in my opinion, I think that this is one of the best projects you could invest into. With that being said, let me know what you guys think about Hedera Hashgraph down in the comments below. I love reading your guys' comments. Subscribe to never miss any of my future uploads. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm Colt Joseph. Peace.